Across the United States, buyer cancellations on real estate transactions has increased compared to last year. So right now, about 15% or 1 in every 7 properties that are under contract could be falling out of contract. This is already starting to happen throughout the country. What does that mean for investors trying to take advantage of some deals that buyers are kind of walking away from? Now, here in New York, we're still seeing about 1,500 transactions that are currently pending for 2 to 4 family, multifamily properties. There are about 2,000 properties that are still active on the market. So I'm going to quickly talk about what this means for investors trying to find good deals out there and take advantage of the fact that nationwide buyers are skipping out on some of these deals. The first thing I would do would be to look at back on market properties. Now, these are properties that have been under contract and then fell out of contract. The second thing that I would do is to look at properties that have been under contract for more than 90 or 120 days. The reason for that is that in New York, once you're under contract for a property, it usually takes about 2 months to close. So if a property has been under contract and hasn't closed for 3 months or 4 months, these are good opportunities to look into and just find out, hey, is the buyer that's under contract for this deal still moving forward? What could happen there is that the seller might be on the way to canceling this contract, or maybe the buyer's backing out, and we can get in there before the seller decides to completely take the property off the market and just give up until next year or next season. The third thing that I would recommend doing is to look at properties that have been active for too long. So the median days on market in New York for 2 to 4 family properties is about 48 days on market. So if we're looking at properties that have been on the market twice as long as that, let's just say 96 days or 120 days or more on the market, these are really good targets. Properties that have been on the market for 120 days or more in New York account for about a third of the active inventory, so 31%. Properties that have been on the market for 96 days or longer, which is twice the median days on market, account for 40% of the active listings on the market. These are really good targets if you're looking to find sellers who are motivated.